College creates new dreams and passions. It brings new ideas and perspectives. It brings new challenges and obstacles. What we wanted to be then has shaped who we are now.
Hello everybody, and welcome to Now and Then, the show where we explore the dichotomy between what we wanted to be when we were growing up and what we want to be now. I'm your talking host, Hector Panduro, and with me today is Julian Babad, a film writing major. So Julian, what does your major involve?
Well, my writing for film major involves two things. One being the study of cinema's heritage, cinema's language, how to format a script, and studying where it came from, all the great writers. And the second part contains, well, writing in general, the whole kind of worldview. It's harder to explain, of how you view the world, always creating ideas, always coming up with characters and plots and viewing things in a unique perspective.
Oh, that's very interesting. How many semesters have you been here at Fullerton College?
Well, I've been here for 3 full-time semesters, but this was also my high school experience. I took classes through high school, and so I've been around for a while. I don't know how many technical semesters that is, but
you've been here for a good while.
I've been here for a while, yes.
What are you most interested in doing when it comes to film, besides the writing part of it?
Oh, besides the writing part of it, I would say directing, just because I know when I sit down and create a story, I have a very visual kind of vision I cast for how I want it to look, how I want to do it. And I've learned, thanks to coming here at Fullerton, that I actually very much enjoy getting behind the camera and doing it practically, kind of guiding actors and things like that. It's, that would be the other side of the coin of screenwriting and directing. Yeah.
Did you know you always wanted to be involved with film?
Not always film. I know when I was a little kid, I've always wanted to write. That was my big thing growing up, was reading, and I made my parents buy me a typewriter when I was little for one of my birthdays, just so I could sit down and write my mystery fiction. And I've always loved writing all the time, but only recently, and by recently I mean 10, when I was 10, I realized I really liked film, and actually a lot of my creativity was visually driven, and so I switched over to learning the lexicon of film, and I very much enjoy it.
And you said you were a full-time student, right? For
yes,
3
yes,
semesters? Okay. Do you have any outside experience with doing anything with film or TV?
Well, outside experience, I've done some things like submitted my most recent screenplay to several festivals, and I've done some independent on-set work, just as small production assistant, sound engineer, unwittingly an actor at one point. That just little things. I'm hoping to get more of the practical outside school experience as time progresses, but it's been pretty fun. Yeah.
That's good. So you're also majoring in psychology, right?
Yes, I am.
Is there any way you incorporate that with what you're learning in film?
Oh yeah, same way I would incorporate it in everyday life, just because psychology is very universal, and it helps to understand the way humans work when considering characters or interesting things. It's kind of a wellspring. I assume for most sciences, it's a wellspring of just ideas. If you think creatively, and I know it helps a lot when constructing those interesting characters, those compelling moments and kind of things, and it transcends culture.
Let me stop you right there. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back after this commercial. Welcome back to Now and Then, the show where we get to the root of our students' aspirations. I'm your host, Hector Panduro, and with me is still Julian Babad. So, Julian, do you have anyone or anything that inspires you?
Oh yeah, I know within film I have a lot of these kind of heroes, these people I strive to and kind of emulate in my own work. For TV, that would be Rod Serling, number one. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Twilight Zone, Rod Serling. I love the way that guy writes. And for film, Orson Welles, Stanley Kubrick, all those kind of, the big names in cinema heritage, I actually very much enjoy learning from their creations.
Oh, nice. They've been a really, really good inspiration to you.
Yeah,
man.
yes.
What are your future goals here at Fullerton College and for school in general?
Here at Fullerton College, I want to, one, finish my production certificate in film and to get my AA in film. I'm actually very close to both of those. And I'm also getting my AA in psychology as well. Yeah, here at college. And those are the practical, okay, I want to get these, jump through these hoops kind of things. Those are my aspirations right now.
You're close to it then.
Yeah.
Are you involved with any clubs or any other extracurricular programs?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Hector, because as of last week, I was voted president of the Fullerton College Film Club, and actually, it's a great little community. And if you're going to Fullerton College, please join if you're interested in film. And I enjoy it. It's great having a community to fall back on, being around the people who like the same things as you like. It's very refreshing. It's very nice.
What steps do you plan on taking to achieve these goals?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I do plan on taking the steps I mentioned earlier to achieve my goals.
Right.
Yes.
Lastly, any advice you might want to share with future students?
Yes. Okay. If you're interested in film, make sure you absolutely love it, because it's not one of those things that you just kind of like and enjoy and then want to have a job in. Secondly, I would say make sure you're a people person. And I don't mean like you have to be an extrovert. I'm not an extrovert. I just mean make sure that you have personal skills, that you work well in a team, that you work well with directors. That kind of thing is just a universal. What would you call that? Assist? A boost? I don't know. Also practice all the time. I mean, you can't really, if you want to do anything like cinematography, writing, if you want to do it, just do it. Have fun. I mean, we all have iPhones. You can edit on the fly. You can shoot on the fly. Writing is a little bit harder. You can't always get in that headspace all the time. But just do it at least once a day, a little bit. That's all I'll say.
Real quick, what area of film, as in genre, would you want to mainly focus on?
Oh, that's interesting you ask. I'm actually more of a thriller kind of writer.
Okay.
It's action-driven, darker, a little bit on the drama side of thriller. That's the genres I like to write. Yeah.
Oh, nice, very nice. Well, thank you for your time, Julian. Unfortunately, our time's up. I've been your host, Hector Panduro. This has been Now and Then. Good night.